If every 100 years humanity faced a natural disaster, would we survive? Today, we're gonna find out.
Every 100 years, humanity faces a new disaster, spun straight from the wheel of death. Some are minor annoyances, others could wipe us off the planet entirely. Your job, watch it all unfold and see if humanity can survive every single disaster on this wheel. No one is safe, no one is spared, and trust me, things only get worse.
I thought this was only going to be natural disasters, but I swear I saw 4 Tsar bombs, and I think I saw giant red dragons too.
Year 1. Right now the world is empty, so let's fix that. 100 humans, and right away they create a kingdom. The name was too complicated, so I just changed it to Sugma. Oh, by the way, here's the disaster wheel. As you can see, I've added pretty much all the disasters to it. There's nothing particularly special about these humans. In fact, they're quite stupid and very lazy too. But they managed to build a house, and then they have their first kid.
They have nothing yet.
Let's name her Jim Bob. Let's give Jim Bob a few traits to make sure she outlives humanity, or something like that. That's funny, right? The humans expand, make more villages, and make Jim Bob a leader. At 5 years old, humans make farms, and Jim Bob hits puberty. Year 25, Sugma Kingdom is looking massive. They got mines and boats, and more villages. Jim Bob is now a pacifist. Year 50, Sugma Kingdom has over 500 people. Jim Bob's hair is now gray. Oops, my bad. She now has 10 kids. At year 80,
go ahead,
they made
Jim Bob.
another village. By this point, I normally wouldn't pay attention to stuff like that, but I just found it funny how they put an entire village on a small island.
That's actually genius, because there's a decent chance that the main island gets nuked, or a meteor crashes, or whatever it may be. And if they're on this separate island, and they can avoid all of that disastrous stuff going on, they might actually be able to survive.
Year 100.
Here we go.
Sugma Kingdom has over 1,200 people. They got fancy houses, worship shrines, and training barracks. They're gonna need it for what's coming. And now it's time for what you've all been waiting for, the disaster wheel. The fate of all of humanity lies
Come on, take it easy on them.
Spin. And it's acid clouds. 20 of them.
Now, I think acid clouds in modern day society, I think it would be okay. Would we be okay, actually? No, we wouldn't. No, I take that back entirely. I think our power grid would go down, and also acid would probably melt through our houses too, right? That would pose a threat to us, actually. I don't think that's very good. Let's see how this turns out.
Just sprinkle in all 20 clouds just like that.
Oh, God.
Let's see how the humans handle this.
That is a lot.
It's killing trees.
That is way more than I thought.
It's also damaging their infrastructure, and just like that, it's gone. Older and weaker houses got destroyed, while more modern houses survived.
How many people died, though?
It got messed up badly. With this graph, we can see almost 400 people died to the acid.
That's about a third of their population. I think the strategy there would be to try to get underground. I think that's probably what I would try to do.
Bob's okay, though, and she's also fat. Because of the acid...
She's not fat, she's thick. Sorry to keep pausing it, but that was a very important caveat there.
These weird trees started popping up. Then Jim Bob's mom, the Queen of Sugma, died, making Jim Bob the new queen. At year 150, humanity somewhat recovered, but their land was now infected by the acid.
Oh, God.
These trees were
I didn't even
spreading
think
everywhere.
of that.
Year 200, their population's going up, but their land is getting worse. For some reason, the humans didn't want to expand over here, so I changed the biome to grass to hopefully make things a little more fair, because from now on, things are only gonna get worse. And if the humans are not prepared, they will all die.
Yeah, I didn't even think of like the acid rain destroying the soil, making it so that they can no longer grow crops on that land. And I told you guys, bro, these Worldbox videos are crazy how realistic they are. Like, that's something I didn't think of at all, but totally makes a ton of sense. So now the humans are gonna probably have to migrate to this new land to then start farming again over there to hopefully allow enough time for the old land to then come back to normal and then migrate back there again.
This should be good. Let's spin that wheel now. Oh, what's it gonna be?
Oh boy, I'm kind of nervous for them.
Terrorize humanity now.
What does that mean?
Biomass. This is a biomass, and it spawns these little bio blobs. Oh, I can't. Well, I can't wait to see this in action. They're one
from
little
Minecraft, I think.
Did they kill it already? Okay, hold up. I put 3 more, just cause like, oh.
W.
Okay. Well, damn.
No, don't put any more. Don't put any more.
Now. I mean, only 10 people died.
Yeah, we're good.
300.
Bang! All right. I thought that all of these would like destroy the civilization, but low key, biomasses are no problem for humans. A lot of people say that I have biomass in my arms. Okay, nobody tells me that actually. Nobody tells me that.
Of Sugma has grown even larger, and they got these mansion houses too. It's wheel time.
What else we got?
Oh. 3
Ooh,
flame
there's
towers.
UFOs too.
So the flame towers spawn demons. 1, 2, 3. Now go, my precious, and kill the humans.
Oh my god, they're attacking it instantly
This
now.
one
Bang!
too? Oh nah. I don't even think anybody died.
W.
Humanity has just become too powerful. You're 400. They have over 2,000 people.
Let's go.
And they just got palaces. Jim Bob's almost 400 and she's now evil. Please be something crazy to absolutely just kill the humans.
A super pumpkin?
It's pretty much
What
the
does
same
that
thing as the
even mean?
biomass. These naturally spawn in farms, so I'm just gonna put one for each farm. And I think that's it. I swear, this better do some damage. Oh, nah! This one too? They got them all. They killed them so easily.
Let's go. This is actually going way better than I thought. And I'm actually surprised that the humans have so much artillery because they don't have any competition. Like, they just are this one civilization that never has to go to war with anybody else. So it's strange to me why they've developed so much weaponry. But I guess at the same time, it seems like they only have bows and arrows and like maybe some melee weapons, which does make sense for hunting. So low-key, I actually kind of take back what I said. But if they ever get to like actual military weapons like guns and like tanks and stuff, then I'd be a little confused as to how they got there, since there's no point for them to develop that much in the military field since they don't have any enemies.
Can't stop them. And I kid you not, this happened when I was recording.
I really want something crazy to happen, like Greg.
What is
That'd be
Greg?
really funny.
He's gonna hit Greg. He's gonna hit Greg.
Oh no! What?
Yeah, I somehow predicted that I would get Greg. That was 1 in 40 odds, by the way.
That's
What is Greg,
crazy.
you may ask? Well, just take a look. I'm pretty sure
What is
Greg is
that?
supposed to be this really powerful
No, is that on the
creature
island?
causes, like death and destruction, or at least that's what I've heard. All right, Greg, let's see what you can do.
He spawned
And
him on
he's
the
already
island, I
getting bombarded
think.
by all the humans. Greg, you were absolutely dog water, bro. He's getting cooked. That was just sad. I don't even think he killed anyone.
Dude, that was on like the mini external island, which I was hoping he would spawn something there because I wanted to see what that little cult could do. The more that I think about it, the more I'm realizing that in 2026, a group of people on a little island on their own doesn't really bode well. And so now I'm wondering like what kind of cult actually is that? Who's living there? What's going on that weird secret island? Okay, I was Team Island. I'm no longer Team Island. Let me make that clear.
The hell? Did y'all see that? Again? You're 600. They keep growing.
Oh, Greg
I found
just
out
got
that Jim Bob
cooked.
is the most known, the biggest level, the oldest, the most kills, the richest, the most births, the
Go ahead,
smartest,
Jim
the
Bob.
most health. Like, damn, save some for someone else. Alright, that's enough shenanigans. It's time for some death. And...
Ain't no way 50 snowmen are doing anything, bro.
50 snowmen. Alright, I'm just gonna spawn them all right here. Ah! And 50. I really hope this kills
They're
some
just gonna
people.
melt.
Alright, let's go. Okay, they're actually doing something. I can't even tell if they're dying or they're just being pushed together. Oh, wait. Hold up. They only killed 15 people. Also, I think it's about time I introduce this next rule. Right now, every 100 years, I spin the disaster wheel and the disaster happens. But to make things increasingly more exciting as time goes on, every 1,000 years, the punishments on the wheel doubles. Which means
Ooh,
one Greg
I
would
like
now be
that.
2 Gregs, or 50 snowmen would be 100, which probably doesn't sound as bad as it is, given how easily the humans took care of all the disasters so far. But trust me when I say this, there are some really bad things on that wheel.
Yeah, I mean, we saw like Tsar bombs already and some other crazy stuff. So I think so far we've probably only hit like the easiest ones. But I think if we hit a bad one, it could literally reset the entire world.
Pretty much would mean almost instant death.
I just saw
You're
Crabzilla.
700.
That
Hey,
sounds
just keep
pretty
going.
scary.
Jim Bob's sleeping on the streets like a hobo. What's gonna lead to humanity's demise now? Please be nukes, please be nukes, please be nukes. 20 thunderclouds. I swear they keep on getting off easy.
I don't know if I'm
they say,
rooting
"Looking too
for,
good." Jim Bob's
like,
running
bad
for the hills and
disasters
her
or good
people are getting
disasters.
struck down by lightning. They're trying their best to put out the fires. And just like that, they're gone.
Because like I want humanity to do well, obviously, but I also want to see a lot of excitement. I can't decide whether or not I want the wheel to be really good or bad.
Only took 5 years and only 60 people died. You're 800. Jim Bob's just chilling in her house. So let's get something crazy to disturb her. And...
Ooh, that sounds
more
good.
clouds, are you kidding me? These are pretty much just fire clouds, so this should do a decent amount of damage. Oh god!
Oh my
It's
god.
so much more worse than
Oh
I imagined.
my god.
Fire seems to be Jim Bob's one weakness, so she's running to
Oh,
the pond to
everyone
not
get the
die.
water.
You can hear the cries of help and all the death sounds all around. This looks absolutely
It's
devastating.
jacuzzi time,
This poor
boys. Everyone
island,
hop
oh my
in.
god. And it's finally done. That killed over
Oh my God.
2,000 people. And the island village was completely destroyed. Dude, that was bad. You're 900.
He seemed pretty surprised though. It was literally called hell clouds. Like, that sounds pretty bad to me. What I'm hoping happened though was it burned down all of the trees and everything that were eroded by all the acid, and will hopefully now allow for regrowth of all the crops and everything.
So let's make sure this time they can't. I like where this is heading.
Ooh.
Infect 10% of the populace with mush spores.
What is that?
Humans got a population of 2,475. Let's do some quick math. 10%
What
is
are mush
247 people.
spores?
Let's round up to 250. And would you look at that? I found a village with
No
exactly
way.
250 people. Now I just have to infect them all. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When people with this trait suddenly die, they turn into this violent mushroom creature. So this isn't something that'll bring immediate harm, but the damage will spread, and eventually the cracks will start to show.
Now, does that
until
spread
everyone
too?
becomes infected.
Oh
Near
my
1,000,
gosh.
The population has shrunk a little. Over.
So that's gonna be a lingering effect for the rest of the video, I think. But here we go. Year 1000 now, so all of the disasters are going to double.
Half of the population's infected, and now Jim Bob is also infected. Despite pacifist, she's killed 11 people. Probably those who got infected in turn. Next disaster. Ooh, explosives.
Oh, jeez.
I like this. This shouldn't be too bad,
These are
right?
fire
Oh,
bombs.
there it goes.
Last time we saw
that's
fire, it was
fine.
not
I
that
just
good.
targeted some buildings, but it barely affected them because they cleaned up real quick. I didn't think about this.
And it looks like all the trees are still like eroded from all the acid rainstorm a while ago. So my theory of the fire burning it down and then regrowing was inaccurate.
Oh, because when I was dropping bombs, it was obviously killing people. And when people die, remember, they turn into violent mushroom people, leading to more death in battle. And since it's now year 1000, that means we need to double everything on this wheel list. And there we go. Just look at that wheel. Year 1100. Let's take this baby out for a spin. Literally.
Oh, dragon. Okay,
Oh,
this is what I
God.
wanted to
Let's
see.
how the humans handle not one, but 10 whole
Oh
dragons.
my God.
For some reason, they're not leaving. Oh, wait, never mind. This is what you love to see. Oh, wait, the dragons are dying. Dude, what? Wait, no. Just like that? It was that easy? Well, at least they did some damage. Year 1200.
I thought that was gonna be way worse. Those looked like big dragons from like Game of Thrones, bro. They low-key actually look like Charizard. And if you didn't know, Charizard is only 5'7". So if it was 10 Charizards, that would have been no problem for humanity, which seems like that was the case. But if it was 10 dragons from Game of Thrones, that would have been a problem.
Seems like everyone abandoned the wasteland biome, except for Jim Bob. Let's see what we get this time. Ooh.
Yes, this is what I actually
10
wanted to see
UFOs.
this.
Yippee, we get some aliens. And off they go. They don't look as dangerous as dragons, so they can't be as harmful, right? Oh god. And when they get shot down,
Oh
this
my
happens.
God.
And now we have
Yo.
alien friends. But I don't think they came in peace. I mean, I don't think this is what you would call peaceful. But it looks like the humans are getting their hands on some alien tech, which seems to be coming in handy. But I think it's causing more harm than good because they're accidentally killing each other, turning themselves into mushrooms. And now we have a giant mushroom horde. All this is going on while Jim Bob is sleeping. And after 2 years, their population got cut in half.
There actually is a theory that a UFO crash landed on Earth, and that is how we made a big technological boom in the last, like, whatever, 50 years. It's because we were able to dissect the UFO and have a better understanding of technology. I don't know if I believe that. I actually probably don't believe that. I'm just saying, if you look it up, there are some theories out there that that's how, like, fiber optic cables were invented and some other sorts of tech.
Finished my piss break. I said this. Alright. Come on, they gotta die soon, right? Oh, how very, very, very wrong I was. Year 1300. They're struggling to grow back their population. Jim Bob has now had over 100 kids. Well, whatever kids are left will definitely be dead after this. Oh, that was a close one.
Oh yeah, those atomic bombs, GG, bro. Wait, so there's 10 atomic bombs. Let's see, what else even is there? I haven't even really looked. I think if it lands on the bombs, they're gonna be in big trouble.
Of course. I tried my best to evenly spread them throughout the map. Ice towers spawn these really powerful ice dudes, so this should be really bad. Wait, one is still left. Oh, this one too? Bro, come on. You're actually joking. They beat that way too easily. Year 1400. Come on, we gotta make up for that tragedy last century. Oh?
What is that?
Surely the same thing won't happen, right? Alright, well, what do you want me to say? They're using alien blasters. Year 1500. Humans are slowly climbing back up. Hold on, what's going on over here? Why is everybody on fire? I didn't even do anything, and yet all hell is breaking loose. Might as well make it worse for them.
Oh my God.
Oh,
GG.
no.
GG, bro. Oh my God, wait, look, he just exploded it. Just like that. Oh my.
And one more. Everyone that died to the bombs got turned into mushrooms. Hell yeah. Year 1600,
That's
they pretty
it?
much healed up already.
I think atomic bombs, though, should have the same effect of the, like, acid rain, where you can't really populate in the area for a while because of all the radioactivity. I'm not sure that's the case, though.
Death. Spin. Oh god.
Antimatter bombs,
Just a
bro.
little water, and now we got Ballsack Lake. Year 1700. I swear, the humans always got something
Okay, I thought that the bombs would be way, way, way stronger than that.
going on. Over half their population is still infected. So you know what? Let's just make it worse. Because why not?
Grey Goose.
Okay, no, this is
Hey,
actually
yo.
seriously bad. I'm not even joking anymore. Alright, if I don't do something right here and right now, the video will end, and I don't want that yet because that's boring. Grey Goo basically spreads and eats everything it touches, so if I didn't add rivers, the whole world would have gone bye-bye. And off it goes.
Oh
Look,
my
the island's
God.
already gone and spreading by water.
Is this
whole village
Greg's
is next.
goo?
The buildings
Remember
keep-
Gregory or
everything
whatever?
is just gonna die. This
Oh
stuff
my
is
God.
insta-kill. And just like that, it's gone. And here's
Where did
what's
that
left.
even? Who made that
The world is
goo?
really starting to look a little funky now. And at year 1785, mind you, I turned off rebellions, so this dude thought he could get around that by making a whole new kingdom. At year 1800, the new kingdom was comprised of only skeletons. The humans have
Stinky
adapted
losers.
and are now using the rivers as trade routes, and Ballsack Lake is still here. Alright, let's see what we're gonna get this time. Alrighty. Landmines. Alright, well.
How are
let's
two
sprinkle them
landmines
down.
gonna do anything?
Surely
Oh,
no one
that's a
will
little
step
bit more
on
than-
them, right? I just
that's a little
realized
more
this
than
dude's
two.
sleeping on the landmines. So when he wakes up, hopefully he doesn't move. Oh god, watch out.
jeez.
What? Well, looks like nothing's gonna happen. Oh. Never mind. That didn't
Oh,
even
that
kill
dude
the guy.
survived.
And this
Wait,
one went off
what?
too. But it didn't kill anybody. Then the king of the new small kingdom died, but she was the only human. The only other citizens were skeletons, leaving the kingdom two
What?
skeletons who can't reproduce. Year 1900. This kingdom is pretty much dead. Let's make it even more deader. Come on, baby. That's what I got. Oh,
more
like we need
skeletons.
any more of these goobers. Here we go. Attack! The humans are low-key cooking them. This is taking a little while longer than I thought. Looks like they all died. They did manage to kill 100 people, though. Year 2000. Yippee, yippee. I just love the death
It's gonna get doubled again.
Oh. Infect 20% of the population with madness. 1,000 people. Quick maths is 200. Now I just gotta find out who to infect. I'll do this village, and a little here too. These goobers didn't waste no time trying to kill each other. Oh, it's not looking good up here either. But eventually they killed all the crazy people. And remember what time it is? That means it's time to double all the punishments again.
Dude, there's meteors. There's 20 meteors that's about to get to 40, bro. I thought one meteor would do the job, let alone 40, bro. Like, what? That's gotta do it if it lands on the meteors.
Here is the new punishment wheel. Year 2100. Their population has been going down for a while. Alright, let's test out this new wheel. Ooh.
40 tornadoes.
40 is a lot, so I tried my best to spread them
Oh
evenly
my
throughout the
God.
map. This is by far the coolest looking disaster yet. It's sucking up all their dirt and sending people flying. Other than a little misplaced dirt, it didn't cause much harm.
No way. How does that not cause much harm? 40 tornadoes? Bro, I thought tornadoes were like really dangerous. I guess it depends on like the tier of tornado. There's different tiers. Some of them are pretty tiny, but some of them are like one of them can destroy an entire town, I'm pretty sure. Let alone 40.
It's 500 years. We got some simple disasters like some bombs, which might have completely destroyed a whole village. 400 fire elementals, which should cause a little bit of a problem, but nothing the humans can handle. Even more bombs. 4 tumors, which pretty much died instantly. Until year 2600. Humanity was looking strong, and then this happened.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. Yep.
Oh no!
Now, what's bigger, an atomic bomb or a Tsar bomb? Because he seems to have a way bigger reaction to the Tsar bomb, but I thought atomic bombs were also, like, equal in strength. But I guess not, because he seems to think that this is gonna do crazy damage.
Tsar bombs. Oh my god, I'm so sorry, guys. I tried my best to place them in spots that wouldn't fully destroy the humans because that'd be pretty boring. But that doesn't mean I went easy on them. The bombings wiped out entire villages and families and ended up wiping out 70% of
God.
the population.
Oh
activating
my God.
spores growing
Yeah, they're
inside
cooked,
them,
bro.
turning them into walking mushroom corpses. Jim Bob and what was left of her kingdom were forced to fight off the mushroomers because if they didn't, they would all die. The humans were smart and used the terrain to their advantage. Knowing the mushrooms couldn't cross the river, they shot with bows and boat cannons from afar until they managed to kill most of them off. And at year 2700, the humans managed to reclaim some of their old territory. With a population of a measly 100 people, Jim Bob was now insanely old. In her lifetime, she had given birth to over 200 kids.
my
Half the
God.
population was homeless, and even more than half were starving. Let's hope this disaster.
Yeah, this is like one of those times where, sure, like humans are still alive and they're fighting. And humans are a species that are really tough to get rid of entirely. Like if there's a big infection or a big war, whatever it may be, a lot of the human race may disappear, but to like fully exterminate humans would be really, really tough.
Bad, so they can recover some more. Oh god, is that...
40
40
balls.
bowling balls.
Like, what-
If you don't
what does that
already
even
know,
mean?
This is a bowling ball, and this is what it does. Yeah.
All right, no, that's
Pretty much
bad.
just giant bouncy ball bombs. A few here, a few there, a few everywhere, and the last one.
Oh, dude, there's 64 people left. There's
Kaboom.
only
That
64
only killed
people
half
left,
of the
bro.
Humans. You're 2,800. I'm glad the humans were able to come back from that. Honestly, I'm kind of proud.
How
of
are they
them.
still
With How
alive?
much stuff they've dealt with, and the fact they're still alive.
I forget the exact number, but there's like 180 humans left against 200 necromancers. This has to be it, right? That has to be it. There's no way that they win this.
200
They're
necromancers. I don't know how bad this is gonna be. I haven't played around much with these, so I don't know how deadly they are. Oh god, what's that? They're casting flying balls. It looks like they can spawn skeletons to help them fight. Jim Bob has had enough of their nonsense and is going to kill them personally. But there's too many and they're overwhelming her. The skeletons the necromancers are spawning are making kingdoms now? And buildings? More Skelleboner kingdoms? Jim Bob has
Hey, yo.
managed to trap herself on an island. Year 2900. The conflict didn't fully end because there's still necromancers and skeletons.
There's only 66 humans left. They're gonna die to these necromancers, bro. It's over. It's done.
Jim Bob managed to get her hands on a staff, and she's trying to kill the remaining necromancers. Never mind that. Let's see what
Go ahead,
disaster
Jim
they get
Bob.
this time. Whoa!
Jim Bob is a hard
20
carry.
Robo Santas. Ho ho ho! All right, Santas, make sure to give everyone a jolly old good time. Oh look, they're already dropping presents. How explosive! I love the violent,
that's
ominous
a
shaking
bad
of the
Santa.
entire.
For a second, I thought that this would be a good disaster to like repopulate the Earth, and then I saw the presents explode. I can't imagine that's good.
world as everyone's wondering what the is going on. Oh my god, Santas, you're killing everyone. Jim Bob seems to
There's
be
only
enjoying
20
this,
people
right?
left, bro.
Everyone
I
say
don't-
farewell to the Santas. Well, that was awesome.
He
Looks
doesn't
like
seem
only a
worried
few
at all,
humans
though.
died. And hey, a positive. Looks like only 2 people are infected now. Isn't that just swell? As the humans' population is growing back up, I'm noticing more skeletons than humans. Year 3000. This is what it looks like. The skeletons
GG.
got a whole functioning
It's gotta
kingdom,
be over,
while the
bro.
humans,
There's no way.
there's not so many left. It's mostly skeletons. Looks like the wheel is doing its job, because most of the humans are dead. 200 bandits. I'll place a few over here in the skeletons territory, and I'll spread the rest around. Bandits are known for causing a ruckus. With the help of their skeleton slaves, this should be an easy win for the humans. After they killed one wave, they went after another. A little chaos later, it seems like they managed to kill them all.
What even is this world anymore, bro? Like every single piece of land is just completely destroyed. Whether it be burned down, acid, or just gone from the gray goo. There's almost nowhere else to even live. That's probably why the humans have not been able to repopulate very well, is because there's nowhere to go.
This year 3000, doubling punishments again. This is gonna be so much fun. Year 3100, this wheel, literally anything on here could mean instant death. 400 zombies.
There's no way
to make
we
this more
live,
fair, I'm
bro.
spawning
How
the
is it not
zombies on
over
this
yet?
island and giving them a path to come over. Because if I just spawned them on the humans, that would just end the video right away. And I like a more slow, painful, suffering type of death rather than a quick one. No, Jim Bob, what are you doing? Don't be a
Jim
hero,
Bob.
Jim Bob. It's not worth it. Jim Bob began fighting the entire horde of zombies all
1v400.
by herself, and she was cooking them until nothing. She completely wiped them out, and she was perfectly fine. Year 3002.
Jim Bob just 1v400'd the zombies. She is the hardest carry I've ever seen in my life. She is the LeBron James of this world.
Update, I've made the wheel spin time longer to increase suspense. I mean, just look at this. What's it gonna land on? Ooh! Nah! They are so
80%
dead.
of
World population
plague.
is 157. Doing some quick math, it looks like we need to infect 128 people. I'll be tracking
With
by
the
this counter.
plague.
Just gotta
Pretty sure that killed like millions and millions and millions of people in real life. GG. Yeah, I think that has to be that has to be how it ends. There's no way.
I might have gotten a few extra people. A bunch of the skeletons got infected. Year 3300, and at 3,300 years old, it seems the plague killed off all the other humans, and Jim Bob was now the only human left standing. I'd like to also mention she has -1 child. This could very well be the
I wanna
last
see the
disaster
meteors.
spin, the one to finally kill and completely destroy all of humanity.
Oh, I also
For
wanted to see
good.
this one. Crabzilla. What even is that?
Well. They're definitely dead now. Jim Bob is the only human left, and I've been recording for over 4 hours now, and I would like to end this video once and for all. So I'm gonna end it in style by becoming Crabzilla and killing Jim Bob. 80 seconds is more than enough time to kill you, Jim Bob. You are finished! Wait, what? How is she not dying? Isn't this form supposed to be super powerful? I'm literally God! How could I not kill her? Did I just make her that overpowered? Wait, no. Just die already! My timer is beginning to run out. No!
No, no, no! I low-key feel bad for Jim Bob. At this point, like, just die. Like, she's been alive for 3.3 thousand years. She watched multiple of her own families die. She's been through everything, and now she's living alone in a worn-torn world that's full of fire and zombies and necromancers. She's being tortured. Just end it already, Jim Bob.
Jim Bob somehow managed to survive Crabzilla, and the kingdom of Sugma was still alive with a single village up north. Jim Bob now had 100 years to rebuild what was lost before the next disaster strikes. Year 3400, Jim Bob is all alone, but she does have some skeleton friends, if you can even call them that. This century spin wasn't that crazy.
Imagine the skeleton friends are like her children that died. She somehow found a way to like revive them through the necromancer powers. That's awful.
Crazy. It was just a few silly ghosts, which Jim Bob swiftly took out in what almost looked like an anime
if Jim Bob
battle.
can beat Crabzilla,
Jim Bob is slowly trying to rebuild,
what
but little
can
did she know
possibly
what
kill
was
her?
coming next. Might be her downfall.
80 evil
mages. I just placed them all in one fat clump, and look at Jim Bob go. She's right on the attack.
She's
There's just too many of
huge,
them.
bro.
Even though she's
She's bigger than all of
staff,
them.
she's struggling to kill any of them. This is literally the game at max speed plus 1,000 times speed with editing. Year 3600. She was fighting them for so long they had time to form a group. The evil mages had managed to corner Jim Bob on this little island. Let me just increase this for more suspense. And off we go.
Give me the meteors, bro. I want the meteors.
Boy, this is
Meteors,
a
meteors,
lot.
meteors.
Damn. Oh, it's still spinning. Okay. Well, damn. What's it gonna be? Oh! 800 rude skulls. Yeah, I might have hyped that up a little more than necessary. Well, actually, no, because look how epic this battle is. Oh, well, that was kind of disappointing. That only took her 1 year.
She's so OP, bro.
It is now year 3700. Jim Bob is surviving as best as she can, while also killing off the evil mages here and there. Now it is time for what could be her last ever wheel spin. Knowing Jim Bob survived Crabzilla, I don't even know.
80
Did she even
earthquakes,
die?
bro.
Honestly. 80 earthquakes. Oh my goodness.
80?
Just a moment, please.
That is
this
absurd.
Might just take a little while. All right, we're halfway there. Oh God, this takes forever. And finally, it's time for the last one. 80.
She survived 80 earthquakes. And it's not like he put it anywhere else on the map. He literally clicked on Jim Bob 80 times with earthquake, and she's just chilling.
That feels good. I certainly accomplished a lot. And now that the land is connected, the evil mages and Jim Bob can fight. Everything Jim Bob went through, the weather, the attacks, the infections,
Oh, she's about to die.
the
You
natural
can tell.
disasters, and the bombings. After 3,700 years of living on this world, whilst fighting the evil mages,
Jim
Bob
Bob!
finally perished, and humanity had now fully gone extinct. This wasn't a story about how— Alright, enough of that philosophical crap. All the humans died because I put them through hell. Simple as that. Now let's wipe this world
GG,
clean
Jim
and
Bob.
end it with a world nuking. Kaboom!
Oh my God. To be honest, humanity survived way longer than I thought that they would. Shout out to Zyren, by the way. He makes awesome Worldbox videos. And if you guys enjoy this and want me to react to even more of his videos, make sure to leave a like, hit that subscribe button, and click right here.